the Bucks and Milwaukee right now trying to do everything and anything they can, it seems, to keep Giannis there and keep him happy. What is your reaction to this move by Milwaukee, and what do you make of this whole situation?
I don't think any of it matters, Cam. I don't think that the Bucks, there's a move they could make this offseason. There is something that they could do to keep Giannis in Milwaukee. I think Giannis's time is over. All of the pieces that made that Bucks team as defensive heavy and as special as it was are gone. Giannis is the last remaining part of that. And don't get me wrong, Giannis is impressive. He's one of the top 3 players in the NBA the last 7 seasons. I just do not think that this is going to matter because I think Giannis realizes that his best chance of winning another ring is not in Milwaukee. And I think you and me can both agree with that. I think that Giannis can get them so far through a fairly weak East. But I think that Giannis realizes that if he wants to continue to win at the level that he wants to, I mean, they've been first round exits 3 years in a row. How many more chances does he need to give Milwaukee to build something for him to continue that success?
This is not, I mean, adding Miles Turner to replace Brook Lopez is not a giant needle mover. I mean, it's not like it's going to immediately make them, top contenders, but I think Milwaukee did this to just scream from the mountaintops, hey, we're trying. Like, please give us time. Please give us a 15th chance. We are trying to build something. And I also think Milwaukee understands that Giannis perhaps does not need a stacked deck to take that team to the finals, especially in this East where Boston is not going to be what they were last year. Indiana doesn't have Tyrese Halliburton. Cleveland, I think, has a clear second-round cap. So there's still a lot of uncertainty going on in the Eastern Conference where Milwaukee, with just the right opportunities, can make a deep run. When you look back, Giannis is the beginning of his emergence. He was doing a lot of, not playing the point, like not coming out as their starting one guard, but a lot of primary ball handling, a lot of, running the off, like not just through him, but he was facilitating the offense as well. I think they're going to go back to that without, with getting rid of Dame and not having a clear, I think, next person to go to or what to do next. I also think if you run Giannis at the 1 or you have Giannis being the ball handler, you put Miles Turner out to be that stretch 5, which is like we said, a better, younger version of Brook Lopez, a little bit better rebounding, better defense. What can they do then with the remaining pieces that they fill in? Also, is Milwaukee saying to Giannis, look, it's not going to come by August, but wait till February and we can see what kind of moves we make during the season. Like, I just think this is Milwaukee's clear indication to Giannis, like, hey, dude, we're doing all we can for you. Just give us more time. And Giannis, who has signed not one, but multiple extensions in Milwaukee, I think wants to stay there and wants to give them this umpteenth chance, but they're going to have to do more, like you said, than just bring in Miles Turner.
The move to me just didn't make sense because it now means that that's $50 million a year in cap space that they have between Dame and Miles Turner now. This is one of the largest buyouts in NBA history as well. It might be the largest buyout. I think the previous one, Brian Windhorst said the guy's name I can't tell you because it was a name I had never heard, but it was $31 million. This is $113 million. How much is this actually helping them if they're tying up that much cap space in a guy that isn't even going to be there anymore? Yeah. So it's lost on me where this helps the franchise.
That is the strangest part. They obviously knew they weren't going to get anything out of Dame this coming season. So they figured, cut our losses. We're in a win right now mode, not win next season right now.
Yeah.
We could be giving them too much credit, as in they're just out there going, hey, Giannis, Miles Turner, is that good? So
what do you think?
Right. So I mean, maybe the only way they're going to be able to do what we're saying is if they trade, like I said, during the season to match salaries.
The one scene I keep thinking of, South Park, when Randy took that crap in the toilet, and he brings over Stan, and he goes,
Stan, look at this.
Randy!
Look what your old man made.
No way!
Huh? Never seen one that big, have you?
No, never. Gross, Dad. Sick!
It's also not like Milwaukee is a hotbed for free agents. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
very, very, very true.
You know where
Very
I'm
true.
thinking, you know where I want to go for the next chapter of my career? Wisconsin. That's what I want to do. Like, I just don't think there's people saying that.
Not Miami, not LA, Wisconsin.
Listen to the sound. I listen to the sound.